Well, Valentine's Day is the next holiday that we're looking forward to. It's the day where you do something a little bit extra special for that extra someone in your life.
Certainly, and you can't go wrong with a nice meal. We talked about that yesterday. Maybe some flowers, or maybe even a homemade gift, Maggie. Our Morgan Koziar live in the kitchen this morning with some tips for decorating Valentine's cookies. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, Maggie and Casey. That's right, love is in the air, and we're here in the kitchen. We're going to be showing you guys some decorating tips for those Valentine's Day cookies, because nothing is better than a homemade gift, you know, and these are a perfect way to show that. We are here with Jean of Giovanna's Gourmets. Again, you were here for Christmas, and now you've come back, so thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
These cookies are really impressive, but you're saying, you know, while they may look difficult, they don't have to be. They're not as hard if you just use a little bit of patience. So let's get started. You've got some suggestions here. We're going to start with this one here.
Absolutely.
Some hearts, of course, fitting for Valentine's Day. All right.
So we just want to pipe the outside when you start
So
a
some
cookie.
white?
This is just white.
All right, you're much quicker. And now, how long have you been doing this again?
I've probably been decorating cookies for about 10 years, but not full time for 10 years. Just the last couple of years has been pretty much all the time. So we start by outlining it so it holds, we call it a flood dam, and then we flood the cookie.
Okay. Wow.
Along the edge.
Now, what are your main tips? Like, where do you see people mostly going wrong when they're decorating these types of cookies?
I don't know if people go wrong. They just have a hard time figuring things out. It takes a long time to figure out the icing consistency.
Yes.
It needs to be what we call a 20-second consistency, which means that when you run a knife through it and it comes,
Oh my goodness,
it'll
you're
clean
so
up
quick.
and
Is your tip thicker than mine?
Maybe. So then what we're going to do is just put a few polka dots in here.
Now
And
this
you
is
could just leave it like this. This is called you were going to ask. This is called the wet on wet.
Yes.
It's a very quick. You have to move fast, or else they start to dry.
Okay.
And I forgot something here. If you
Your
take
pick?
a little, if you take a little pick and pull it through, it turns into a.
That's how you get this effect here.
Exactly.
Really impressive. And again, you made another WTAJ cookie. Take a look at that there. So just simple ways that you can add these little elements onto your cookie. This is really impressive. Now I've got to ask you, since we're talking about Valentine's Day, you and your husband have been married for a little while. How do you all celebrate?
We usually stay home. We go out for lunch. We don't mess with the crowds.
Right.
We stay home for the evening. We Chinese, like a lot of people probably do.
Yeah. No, that sounds like a good time, you know, just spending that time together.
Absolutely.
Okay, well that's okay. If you forgot your tip, we've got much more coming your way, a lot more decorating tips. I'll hand things back to you guys in studio. But take a look at these. Amazing, right?
She does great work.
Always.
She really does. We thank her for stopping in this morning. We'll check back in with you guys in just a little. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, they look amazing.
So detailed. There's the TAJ one we always appreciate.
I love that one.
Always appreciate that.
But look at all the different designs. Everything Valentine themed. I love
very,
it.
very detailed. Great stuff there. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. We'll check back in. All good things must come to an end, though. Of course, I'm talking about the weather.
You know, I want to close my ears when you say that.
I know. Monday and Tuesday. Well, Monday specifically, but even yesterday the temperatures were very nice.
Yesterday was not bad at all, but unfortunately I think we're going to start to see a dip in those temperatures. Isn't that right, Christy?